Alright guys, let's get started. Today we're doing creamy smothered chicken and gravy on top of rice. You heard me? Alright, right here what we got is about 6 to 8 chicken thighs. This will do for about 6 to 8 chicken thighs. We're going to start out with 2 teaspoons of granulated garlic, paprika, oregano, and chili powder. That's 2 teaspoons of each, alright? There we go, right there. You see? See? Yup, and I use kosher salt and fresh black pepper in mine. You could use, whatever you choose, but that's just what I choose. And that's 4 cloves of garlic chopped. Alright, what we got right here? What we got? Okay, we got like a half a cup of heavy cream, right? Yep, half a cup of heavy cream. And 2 cups of chicken broth. Well, I'm using chicken stock. Doesn't really matter for real. You can use chicken stock or chicken broth. That's about 2 tablespoons of butter. Real butter, no margarine. Keep it real. Okay, this right here is just a little pro tip. I'm using butter flavored shortening to fry my chicken thighs in. That's a secret right there. Don't let nobody know that right there. Alright, also I'm using about a cup of flour. We're going to do a cup of flour. Now, you get your seasonings and you go ahead and start putting them on your chicken thighs. It ought to look something like that, man. You really want to see your seasoning. And don't even question me on the seasoning. Like, yes, you do have to season your chicken. And we're going to season the flour. You want that flavor in there, man, you got to do both. I do both. And it turns out great. There's your cup of flour. And there you go. We're going to put the remaining seasoning in our flour. Got that? Season your thighs first. Use the remaining seasoning in your cup of flour. Let's go. Alright, now you're going to take those chicken thighs and you're going to lightly flour them. We're not trying to do deep fried chicken today, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to lightly fry them things. We need that grease to be hot. We need that thing lightly fried. You feel me? We're going to do about 4 minutes on each side. You want it golden brown. Get a good seal on that skin. We're not trying to cook it. We're just trying to get that outside good and cooked. You feel me? Look at that. Look at that. That's what you want it to look like. Look at that. I'm on you. Okay then with the special effects. Let's go to the next step. Okay. Now that I did that on 4 minutes on each side, we're going to pull them off and put them on our cooling rack. If you don't have a cooling rack, man, just go and get a cookie sheet or something like that and put a grate on top of it. Just anything to lift it up off that surface and let it cool completely around. See? And I even got parchment paper on the bottom of mine because I don't like to have to go through that heavy cleanup later on. So it's just pretty much a good wipe and go and throw away the parchment paper. You feel me? See? Right there. That's how I get down. Okay, cool. I got some of my chicken on my resting rack. And I'm going to let that pan heat back up. Oh, yeah. My rice with my forgetful. So let's get this rice going because it's only going to take about 8 minutes for this rice to get ready for me. Maybe 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, and I'm doing that while I'm letting my pan get back up to temp. You always need to let your pan get back up to temp because it's not at the same temp that you thought it was at. All right, let's dive back in. Alright, now that my pan is hot, I'm going to put my 2 tablespoons of butter up in here and get that thing melted down. Yeah, just like that. Quit talking, man. Put it back on the eye. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and throw in this beautiful medley of vegetables. We got some rough chopped onions. That's a medium onion rough chopped. And a regular green bell pepper rough chopped. I'm going to go ahead and throw that in. Usually I would do my onions first because it takes a little bit longer for me to get them where I want them at. Then I put in my peppers and then I add in some fresh garlic. But just to save time, I'm going to go ahead and do the peppers and the onions together. Also, it's been about 8 minutes, so let me check my rice. Yeah, ain't done? Yeah, ain't done. A little bit longer. But what you just look. This is beautiful. I love it, man. The aroma that's coming off these peppers and onions right now, man, has the entire house filled. Now, you're going to want to get a pot like this, or maybe if your skillet has a lid on it, you're going to want to get that lid ready because when we go in the oven, man, you're going to have a lid on that thing. You feel me? Okay, I'm going to be using this deep pan. Usually I leave it in my skillet. It'll be a lot easier and I just put a lid on it, but I got too much chicken, so I got to use this deep pan right here. Point is, whatever pan you use, you want to make sure you got a lid. If you ain't got a lid, man, go get some aluminum foil. It don't cost nothing. Just go get you some aluminum foil and seal the top, because that shit is key. Yeah, just like that. Line the bottom of your pan. Alright, let's try this rice again. Let's see what this be like. Let's see what this hit like. Oh yeah, round about on another. That's what I'm talking about, baby. We in the game. And now you're gonna get your strainer or your colander or whatever you're gonna get, because we're gonna strain this rice and get all this boiling water off of it, and we're gonna give it a quick rinse. We don't want to just cool it all the way down till it's not steaming at all. We just want to stop it from cooking. That's all. Just a quick rinse, just like this. Hey. Okay, whoa. That's enough. That's God. All right, now that's enough. Okay. Return the rice and strainer back into the pot, and we're gonna put the lid on it, and we're gonna put it back on the eye, and we're gonna leave it alone, man. Leave that thing alone until you get through cooking, man. You can leave it alone probably about 45 minutes up to an hour. It's gonna be fine. Whoa. Look at that. Would you just look? Now it's time to put in that fresh garlic. You don't have to use fresh garlic. You can use granulated garlic if you want to. Garlic powder. I use fresh garlic, and it's time. It's time to get that aroma. I want that aroma. I'm gonna whip it one time. There it is. And there, would you look at God? Would you? Yes, would you look? Alright, and now we gonna sprinkle in our flour. Alright? Don't do like the little girl on the salt box and let it pour. We just gonna sprinkle it, and we gonna get to stirring, baby. That's basically what you're doing, is making like a basic little roux kind of, you know? Yeah, point being, you really just want to cook this flour until the taste of flour is gone out of it. You don't want to burn it so much. You just want to cook it and get that flour taste out of it. As soon as you get done with that, guess what? I bet you know. Man, come on with that drip. We're going to put that drip on them, baby. Yes, put that broth in there and let that thing simmer, man. Don't turn it up high. Keep it on like a medium low type of temperature. Just let that thing simmer, man. Sometimes you got to sit back and let things do what it do. Okay, once you let that reduce for about, 10, 15 minutes, on a medium like simmer, we're gonna go ahead and introduce that half a cup of heavy cream. Okay, after your heavy cream, we're gonna let that reduce a little bit more. We're gonna get it to the consistency where it feels right. You understand? I don't go nowhere on time. I don't leave when they tell me to leave. I leave when it feels right. Call color people time. You understand? Look at that. Yes, that right there, that feels right. Alright, after I get all that up in there, I'm gonna need a witness. I gotta show this to y'all. I need a witness. I'm only 5'10", so I'm gonna have to tip-top so y'all can see. But I need a witness for this beautifulness, this gorgeousness, this tastiness, this delectableness. Oh, okay. Yes, as you can see, it's beautiful though. Alright, we're gonna get this place in the oven preheated on 350. Don't forget the lid. But put this in the oven preheated on 350. Yeah, about 350 for about 30 minutes. Now let's take a peek. Oh. Can you believe it? I'm actually speechless. This is beautiful. And I'm choked up. Yes, I think I need a moment. Actually, about 15 minutes without the lid on. That's right. Take the lid off for about 15 minutes back in the oven, guys. And let's keep it rolling. After that additional 15 minutes, your chicken ought to look a little something like this. Yeah. And there's that perfect rice that I was telling y'all about. Yeah. Just take a moment. I'm not even going to disturb it yet. I'm just going to gaze upon the glory of this chicken. See, I've been known to stir things up. So let's get down up in here and stir things up just a little bit. Put some of that deliciousness over there I was telling you about. Some of that gorgeousness over that chicken real quick. Oh my God. This is food porn. absolutely food porn. Does this get you horny, baby? Does this make you randy? Yeah. Okay, that was a poor Austin Powers impression. But my point is, this is beautiful, man. I love it. Let's dig in. Listen, look. That right there is fall off the bone. That's shaking like a stripper, like booty meat for the 99 in the 2000. Oh my God, the chicken looks so nice. I had to do it twice. Lay one more time on that thing. One more time. Yes. They are in here sleeping on your word, Reverend Weaver. Shout out one time to New Canaan Baptist Church down there in Aliceville, man. When I used to go down there and peep out Reverend Weaver, it used to be a lady in the orders used to say, they sleeping on your word, Reverend Weaver. On to this parsley. Get this parsley chopped up one time, baby, because you know I'm going to sprinkle. You know I'm going to sprinkle one time for the people. Let's go. Shot that thing up right quick. Shovel it up. All right. Peep how I keep my fingers out the way now, because I need all 10 to hold my woman. You understand me? One time, baby. There it is. And there you have it, baby. Creamy, smothered chicken over rice. Done by yours truly, Chef Kimber.